What's up, everybody? How's it going? That was my very fancy, not fancy timer. I'm going to have Caleb make me a timer for this channel. Better do that. Let me know how you doing, if you can hear me, if you can see me okay. It looks like we're okay. We have, hey, Sarah Johnson, Jonathan Barnes, how are you? Andrew Sink, what up? Adam Mann commented a little bit earlier. He lives near me. He says he's jealous. He's on the list to get one of these. Andrew Sink says, I'm going to love it. I think he chatted that on Twitter. He said, I'm going to love this thing. And I think you're probably right. Looks fine. Sounds fine. I like it. Not going to waste too much time. I'm going to give maybe just a couple minutes. Local Maker, Michigan. How are you? Fellow member. Just making sure I'm good. All right. Now I can hear my notifications if you guys decide to choose to maybe contribute. What? Well, you can't. Get out of here. All right, we're setting a timer. Apparently my stuff isn't attaching. That's okay, though. Hi, Jim. Hi, all from the BC. What up? Jim Hutchins, Jim Nance. All the Jims are here. All the Jims are here, and I love it. We're not going to waste too much time. Like I said, I'm going to get this bad boy out. We're going to get it printing. While it's printing, we'll unbox the wash and cure. So today we are checking out the Mars 3 from Elegoo. I know there's a bunch of videos out there. Some other people did live streams already, and I wanted to get in on that fun. So this is the Mars 3, and this is the Mercury X wash and cure bundle. It's two separate machines, a wash and a cure machine. And from what I've seen on other people, they pack this thing just majestically in this box. Battle Cry, how are you? Brian Weber, how's it going? Builders Mark, what's in the box? A Mars 3 and a Mercury bundle, Mercury X bundle. So we got some fun stuff today. We got an overhead view today. Whoop. And I was rushing and didn't get my side view set up. So we're getting front and overhead today. That's it. But that's okay, right? All right. What up? How you doing? Fellow member, shout out. If you guys want to be a member, it is like $2.99 a month to jump in on the coffee club, I think, and like $4.99 for the higher tier. And we're going to be doing some fun stuff. So watch this week, members, for some member-only posts on Facebook. I think I'm going to do another hangout with you guys, and I might even do like an unboxing, like just for you guys. It'll be fun. Big Jano, how you doing? The Pooch Rock lives. I think he printed that on his stream. I still got it right here. He joins us on Hot Makes sometimes, the Pooch Rock. He's looking very dapper today. His hair is very, very nice. Yeah. We're not going to waste too much time. I'm going to jump into this bad boy. I'm drinking some bubbly, some lime. I don't know if you guys have had this lime bubbly, but it tastes like 7-Up, but like without the real harsh sweetness. It's so good. Do a hangout on Thursday. I might be able to join in. All right. We might be able to do that. It might be Thursday night, though. Let me get that out of the frame. So what I'm going to do is, while we're talking, this was a last-minute stream. I wanted to get this thing done, and I needed to get it scheduled and do it. So I'm going to drop all this stuff. I'm going to go all sorts of full screen on this one. So I got screen and chat. We got everything. Hopefully the noise from the fans is not too prevalent. The back area is a mess. I've been filming and not filming and filming. So I got all sorts of mess going on here. I can do most nights. Nice. Daughter loves those drinks. Yes, they're so good. Let me know if the fans, I have a fan going and the air conditioner behind me, if that makes too much noise. Let me know. Let's see, is this connected yet? Son of a gun. It's not. All right, let me grab a knife. We're going to jump right into this. Happy Sunday, everybody. It is a gorgeous day here. It's going to be like, I think it's going to be like 80 degrees, low humidity, like 40% humidity, which is great. And just a beautiful day. I got a pile of boxes over here, so we're going to be doing a lot of live streams in the next couple weeks. Probably at least one a week. Good. Can't hear any fans. Well, I hear fans. You guys are talking to me. That's a good one, right? All right. Elegoo Mars 3. I know a lot of people are really digging this machine. Uncle Jesse is loving his. Andrew Sink is loving his. If you have one in the chat, let me know. I better not spin that around because all my address stuff is on there. So we pop this bad boy open, and I'm going to test my top-down cam. So if you guys are not aware, tomorrow on Hot Makes, we have just an amazing guest host, Devin from Make Anything. He's going to be with us tomorrow. And I cannot wait because not only are we bringing Devin on, we are bringing Marcy, the mixed media girl, on. She does all sorts of crazy acrylic pours and paint pours and all sorts of fun stuff. I found out she has a print farm, and we're going to talk to her about that as well. I had no idea she 3D printed. It'll be a lot of fun, so come check us out. But Devin and I don't know if Marcy's going to do it or not, but Devin and I for sure are going to do our very first acrylic paint pours live tomorrow night. This will be all set up like this probably, and we'll be like mixing paints and pouring and making art live on stream, and I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. I sent Devin a starter kit. I picked up a starter kit, and I think it was like $70, $68 or something like that from her website, from Marcy's website, mixedmediagirl.com. And I can't wait to check it out. So that'll be a lot of fun. Also, thank you so much to Thangs for sponsoring this video. I should just have it scrolling. Let me fix that. I'm going to fix that. If anybody donates today, we got some fun graphics. Don't forget, it is not expected, but always welcome. And if you hit me on PayPal, I will get a notification. I believe... Let me just double check Nightbot. I don't know what Nightbot's been doing today because I didn't look at it today. But if you hit me up with, yeah, I'm going to definitely have to do some plastic down or something. If you hit me on PayPal, Google doesn't take all my money. It's like 30% if you do it like from here, and they don't take that from if you do it on PayPal. So let me just see what I got here. Memberships, like and subscribe. Hot Makes channel. You know, I'm going to run the Hot Makes channel. Nah, I won't do that today. And okay. Good. So I think we're good on Nightbot. And I just want to jump into banners. And let me just jump in here. And I'm gonna scroll some banners, thanking things, and maybe not. I lied. I'm not going to do that. Mostly because, yeah, there we go. Banners. Let's see. Create a banner real quick. Sorry, guys. There we go. Boom. Shakalaka. There we go. I like it. We'll get a little boom. There. Perfect. Sorry. Stoked on this one. Andrew Sink, me too, man. Speaking of Andrew Sink, we have an epic show tomorrow with Devin from Make Anything and Marcy from Mixed Media. But next week, I'm screaming. I hope I'm not clipping. Next week, Andrew Sink is going to be our special guest on Hot Makes. He's our special guest host, and that's going to be a blast. I love Andrew. He's a ball of fun, awesome personality, and just a ton of fun. I was thinking Wham Bam Mat. No, maybe. I don't think Wham Bam Mat's going to be big enough for the canvas we're doing tomorrow. All right, let's do this. So we're going to do this. I haven't played with my top-down camera yet. So this is the first stream with this, okay? I just set it up. So we're going to pop open this Elegoo Mars 3. You guys are going to see what's inside. Of course, the white is going to blow out, but that's okay. I'll get over it. As long as you will, right? I have their big mat, depending on how big. Yeah, I'm probably just going to like lay down. I don't know what I'm going to lay down yet. So you saw there's some foam and some more foam, a little booklet. Foam, yes, lots of foam. Hey, look at that. More foam. Boom. So that's how it's in there. It is a lot of light up there, but there you go. You can see it says Elegoo. I might have to change my lighting up a little bit, but that's okay. Andrew needs a pooch rock in the background. Yes, Andrew, you need a pooch rock, a very special one. You can dress him up however you would like. This is my very special. We'll call him Tropical Pooch Rock. He did his makeup today, so there's that. All right, let's get back to this. So, what do we got here? We got a box of stuff. I'm just going to try to do it this way. So we got the toolkit here. We open that bad boy up, and we got a power cord, a power brick, classic. Just out of curiosity, 24 volt. Nice. We got a bag of Allen wrenches and some screws. We'll set that over here. We got the USB, filters, gloves, a spatula, for metal spatula, plastic spatula, and everybody's friends these days, masks. We get all this stuff over here. I think I thought that blew something off. Also, hey, it looks like we have a very fancy nipper. That's a joke, but it's the same ones Crowdy uses. It looks like. But I always like those. You gotta take all the nippers you can get, right? These things are awesome for everything. It would be cool to translucent and RGB inside. What are we talking about? Builder's mark. Oh, a pooch rock. Yeah, translucent pooch rock with RGB inside. I like it. All right, so we'll pop this bad boy out. So there you go. Let's see. There's that. I'm gonna check the box. Nothing else inside. But if we want a cooler, we could put a cooler in there. And boom shakalaka. Unboxed. Ta-da! We're done. Have a great day. No. Apparently, it's not going to be a real interview. A real interview until he talks about his favorite cheeseburger. I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm in. I'm in. Still waiting on mine to arrive. All right. Your Mars 3? You're waiting on a Mars 3 to arrive? That's cool. Crystal salt. Yes. Yes, I love that idea. Like a crystal salt lamp. Andrew S., how are you, man? Easily achieved. RGB. Yes. I think that could be pretty easy. Hollowed. You know what? I wonder if I could do the pooch rock on this fabulous Mars 3 here. Hollowed, you know, and then just put some good size holes in the bottom and throw your RGB. You could do like string lights inside of it. That would be cool, huh? All right. Yeah, you can go to lunch now. Perfect. It's done. We're done. No. So this is the cover, and it is very nicely protected by the plastic wrap, as you can see. Got lots of light going on here today. Glowing eyes. There, yeah, you could do that. Easy. So let me just. Wow, I love this red, by the way. Cheap dollar store tea light. Perfect. Yeah, that'd be perfect. You could do that. Boom. Man, this cover is very sleek. I like it. I love the color red there that they used. Pop this plastic off. We got some nice foam around holding your gantry and your plate here. Just a cheap, yeah, dollar store glowing eyes. Yes, I can get lunch now. So this is the plate here, standard Elegoo with plastic here. So just for you guys. Oh yeah. I have to get used to that top-down camera. Boom. That was for you guys. Jerry, how are you? Take the top off. More foam, foam, and more foam. Looks like a... Oh, we got more here. Here. More here. Let's see if I can... Ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Rocking it. Is there any other streams going on today? I didn't even look. I should have looked, probably. Bernie Sanders. Whoa. Couldn't see a huge difference in the print quality over the Mars Pro and Mars 2 Pro. Josh says. I don't have... Oh, I do have a Mars Pro back there. I'll have to check it. I have a Mars Pro hiding in the back there. I'll have to see. I don't know if you just saw my sweet hair flip there on accident. All right, let's pop out this instruction manual. Let's walk through it. Let's get this test print going. And then we're going to open up the next box. 2 boxes for the price of 1 today, right? Boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like it. Still want one, though. Nice. Once again, let me know in the chat what you guys are drinking. I'm drinking the Bubbly Lime. It is so good. DeWitt, 6 p.m. Nice. Must be someone streaming at 6 p.m. Cool. Hopefully no one's streaming now. Last night, I put the stream together like at 11:30. I should have done it earlier. So this next week's stream will be set out way earlier so you guys know when it's coming. We have some cool, we have a video this week coming on this back here. That's going to be cool. Finished my 3rd cup of coffee. I need another cup. I got water, though. I got water. PayPal, $10. Thank you so much, Mark. I really appreciate that. $10 to the PayPals. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate that. That helps the channel very greatly. Just like going in, becoming a member. You can become a member anytime on the channel. We gonna do some fun stuff. We had a member-only chat last month. We're gonna do another one maybe this week. This weekend's not this weekend. Next weekend technically is shot because I got weddings all weekend I have to do. But this week I'm gonna stream during the week at night. So we're gonna do that. Making coffee, Andrew S. Lemon LaCroix. All right. I love it. Strawberry smoothie. Love it. Bailey's and coffee. I need that. Okay. So in case you guys need to know, this has a 3.5-inch touchscreen right here. It is USB, UV photo curing. Build volume is 5.64 inches long, 3.52 inches wide, and 6.5 inches tall. Thanks for the translation there. It weighs about 11.5 pounds. We'll start right here. All right. It says, take out the printer carefully. Check. Take off the plastic wrap. Check. I'm going to bring this here. Let's see if I do this. What do you see? Okay. Okay. Should do it the other way, huh? That's what I should do. But, so what I'm going to do quick here is just plug this bad boy in. Now, I didn't, before the stream, I was running around and I did not get my side camera up. So I messed that up. So I don't have like a little close-up side camera because I was putting together the top-down camera, which I really want to play with, and it's going to come in handy tomorrow. Caleb, what is up, man? Wake up. Welcome to the stream, Caleb. You know where I am if you want to find me. Or how to log in, at least. Let's see. Cinnamon swirl coffee. That sounds good. A&W root beer. That's awesome. A Red Bull. Smash that like button. Someone can approve that. Whoever's admin on the channel there. Oh, yeah. So like I said, we have, I'm going to throw this way over here, 24 volt. I wonder if I can change. I got to be able to change that. I bet you I can. I won't mess with it during the stream, but for the next one, I'm going to change that up so I can do like my front cam with the top down in the corner. What? Oh, you don't have to. I was just saying if you wanted to, you know where to find me. Caleb's in the house. Blasto's here. What up? Blasto, I still got to get with you, man. We need to do that project we talked about. Matter of fact, I'm using the device here that I was talking about for that project. All right, please, let's see. Yeah. Take all of the plastic off. Turn on the printer. So I'm assuming I'm going to take this vat out here and take off the plastic underneath it before we do anything. So these are loose here, so they all come out. There is on the bottom here. You know what? I'll turn this like this so you can see it. You can see the vat. There's plastic that you probably need to peel. And there's actually these right there. You can see it by my thumb. On each corner, there's a bolt that sticks out. And those bolts actually go into here, into each one of these to lock the vat in place. I love that, by the way. Brian Vines, what is up? He's going to be on in 2 weeks. Man, we got just a band of misfits today. So I got that one off. Peel this. Yeah. Oh, wait. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That was for you guys. Now, one thing I do see that I kind of like is these bolts here stick down farther than the vat do. So when you set this down, it's raising up that FEP from touching the bottom just a little bit, but it's off the table, and I like that a lot. 3D print newbie, Milan, how are you? All right, so I got that done. Man, that light is killer, huh? Let's see if I can slide this over. There we go. I don't know. We'll do it like that for now. Whoa. Smooth. Yeah. Smooth criminal. What? All right. Plug it in. Turn the printer on. Not on. There we go. We're on now. I'm very sad I don't have my other screen, but you can kind of see the screen is on there. Or my other camera. Tomorrow I'll have that. I promise. Is that really pink? Or is that a trick with the light? This? No, it's like a red. Let's see. Yeah, this is like a deep red. I love it. And this is like kind of a pink, I guess. It's I don't know what color you call that. We'll call it pink. I like pink. Here we go. Stephen Poole, what's up? $20. Brett Littlewood, thank you so much, man. Brett and Buck, King Guppy Designs. Hey, you guys are awesome. I have a package of goodies from you guys sitting right there, and I get to play and do some videos. Thank you guys so much. Look at that. Anybody for some tacos? It's taco time. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I love your products. My Ortour is sitting right here. The Pro is in the enclosure. And I have a lot of stuff. To film. I love it. Got some stuff coming. Uh-oh. Shane says, uh-oh. Angry sticky tacos. Yes. Too funny. Okay. What do we got next? Insert the turn the knob. Check. Remove the tank. Check. So I need to raise this up. We're going to go 10, Raise. We're going to raise this bad boy up. I love that. Taco Bell's flatbread. I didn't even know that was a thing yet. There's that one. If someone becomes a member today, you'll see a different one too. So the tacos, anybody who donates, you'll see tacos. Unless you shoot me a PayPal, then I'll call you out right here. And again, thank you so much to Mark for $10 on PayPal. Woo! Brian Vines, while you're here, I'm actually using, just so you know, my Rode Wireless Go 2 system. And how it works with live streaming is you can actually plug the receiver, which is right over here in a hub I have. But you plug the receiver, you turn it on, you plug it straight into your computer using USB-C, and it sees it as a USB mic. It bypasses all the crappy inputs for mics on your computer, and it sees it directly as a USB digital input. And then you can use it like in StreamYards or OBS or whatever, and you get awesome audio, hopefully. I need to go on and actually, I can plug this in and you can do all the settings when you plug it in. I need to turn my gain down on this wireless pack a little bit, but I have one in my cart. What? A sticky taco? Oh, the Wireless Go, yeah. Caleb. Yes. Angry Sticky Tacos is a new band name. I love it. We're getting the band together. Okay. So I'm going to raise this bad boy up. I'm going to put this on. Tighten it down. Let's make sure we're on there straight. We're tightened down. Check. Remove the resin tank. Check. Let's see. Loosen the screws. That would be these guys right here. How big is this thing? Ooh, those are pretty big. I'll use the included Allen wrench. Tacos are not my thing. Hey, that's okay. You probably like something else that some of us don't like, right? All right, let me see what we got here. You can kind of see it. I apologize for not having that side cam. So what I'm going to do, let's see if I can turn this. There's a bolt here and a bolt here. And I'm just going to loosen those. Maybe. There we go. Just so they're loose, but not overly loose because you don't want to have to tighten them all the way back in forever. So just so they're loose. So this does its thing. Its thing, get it? Thanks. Thank you so much for being a sponsor of today's stream. Almost 3.5 million models, you guys. That is awesome. And Coex 3D, you guys are awesome too. We really appreciate all the fun filaments. The new Coex Next recycled filament is actually really awesome. There's some in my thing right there. You didn't get to read the message with the PayPal. Uh-oh. You want me to? Let me just look. I always get leery online when I'm live, because sometimes people don't want me to read the message to the PayPal, right? For some Oreos after the stream, appreciate you. Thank you so much. That is awesome. So good. So good. That probably just triggered Caleb. He's having a heart attack right now. He likes Oreos, just not with water, you know. All right. Check. Remove the resin tank. Check. Put a piece of A4 paper that I don't have under there, but I do have regular old paper. So I'm going to grab a piece over here. I'm going to drop some stuff. You know, that's how I roll. That's how I roll. Did you guys, if you watched the last, couple of hot makes, Angus was on from Maker's Muse the last 2 weeks. What'd you think? What did you guys think? I love Angus. He is awesome. He's so much fun. We had a lot of fun with him during the stream. A lot of fun with him after the stream. I might try to make that a thing one of these times for members. where we have like a member only after the stream thing for like 10 or 20 minutes with some of these guys. I wonder if I could talk Andrew Sink into that. He'd probably have fun doing that. So I just took a paper and I clearly ripped it in half terribly. Very terribly. Yes, Angus is awesome. Maker's Muse is a pretty decent dude. Caleb, agreed. So I'm gonna let's see. Should be pretty close. So I'm gonna drop this. Should have just left it. That's okay. I'm gonna drop that right there. Send them a bottle. I love it. Move z-axis to 0. Okay. I'm guessing that's what that button is. We're gonna find out. I'm not sure. It's a button with 2 little arrows or something. Yes, the rants were so funny. He can't stop smiling. And you know what? His rants like really hit you in the heart, especially with the PETG one. If you love PETG or you hate it, whatever. 3D Jeff, how are you? All right. So once it's at 0 like that, I was correct in my assumption that was the 0 button. Then it says, when the build form stops, place one hand on it. Make sure it's in a central position and fasten it using the Allen wrench. Since tightening the screws change the tightness when pulling out the A4 paper, you need to calibrate the Z height. Okay, so let's do what it says first. I'm going to hold this down. Oops, that's not the right way. There we go. Hold it down. Tighten. Hold it down. Tighten. Check. About to start a print. Awesome. Brian Vines, you got to edit a video. Oh, I get it. Fine, I guess. Have a good day, Brian. Thank you for popping in. We really appreciate it. Okay. I want to get this stuff going. What do we got here? Let's see. Calibrate the height of the Z slightly again. There's no so you need to go so there's no resistance, only a few resistance when pulling it out. So move it with 0.0. So I'm going to click this to 0.0 and go up. I would say that's pretty close. There's no resistance or only a few resistance when pulling the paper out. Click to descend the Z-axis. If paper cannot be pulled out, the resistance is very high. You should click it up. If the resistance can be pulled out with slight efforts, then stop. Let's try it. We're going to call it right there. That was about as good as they explained it. Let's see if I can. I want to show you something here. Let's see if you can see where my finger is here. Maybe. Woo. Come on, focus. There you go. Right here. If there's no resistance with it, or only a few resistance, then, okay, just want to point it out. Only a few. If you have a few resistance, all right. After that is complete, set the Z-axis position on the initial light of the product. Okay. Yeah. Okay, where do we do that at? See, operation is follow return. Click set Z equals 0. So let me go back here. Set Z equals 0. Confirm. Check. I confirmed it. Boom. Boom. Star Wars. What? I don't know what you're talking about. This? Imperial Scout Camp, baby. Troop 77. I could really mess some people up right now. I could be like, this is our sign. No? Anybody got that? Let me know. Resistance is fuel tile. All right. Let's see. Press 10, then up. Oh, press 10 millimeters, up 10 times. It'll go up 100 millimeters. Got it. Put the tank in. Got it. So let's do it. So let's go to manual 10 millimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going up 10 millimeters. There you go. I'll let it lift for you. The resistance. So good. So good. Gotta love the bubbly. Keep hydrated. 3D Jeff, yes. The Imperial Scout Camp. That was our that was our welcome. Oh man. I am totally crossing. Can't be fans without let's see. Can't we be fans of multiple shows without being mocked? All right, I forgot. Nope. I was just saying, I got to be fans of both shows. I was just throwing it out there. It would be funny that if you went to Imperial Scout Camp and they were like, "How you doing?" Nah, whatever. Illogical. All right, we're up 10. Hey, look, some grease. Grease is the word. I'm gonna spread that up there a little bit. All right, so now I shall drop my vat on here. Like that, and it should sit in, and it does. Let me show you that. So, again, these grooves here match up with bolts underneath. You set it on there, it finds it, and then it locks it in place. I like it. I like that a lot. Rick and Morty's. Yeah. Don't cross the streams. Yeah. Up 100. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we're tight. Check. We are tight. Now, what it wants us to do is test the lights. So what I'm going to do before I do anything, I'm going to take this off carefully. I'm going to set it very carefully upside down. No, I'm not. Like this. I don't want to screw up my level. What the hell? Hang on. Just want to make sure there's nothing under here. Let me grab a microfiber. I saw speckles. I don't want to see speckles. Right? No speckles. There we go. Especially because if you're not careful, those speckles will puncture your FEP. If they're like sawdust or a bolt or something thick, that. All right. Where were we? As I run it with a finger. That's funny. All right, let's see. We're going to do an exposure test. What I did is I took the plate off here so you guys could see the exposure test. I'm going to turn it towards me so you guys can see it. And then let me go back here. Exposure. Hit next. So we should see Elegoo official. It looks good. Now he pulls out the cloth. Yes. Yeah. I want to touch it with my finger first and then wipe it off with a cloth. Andrew S. I did that just for you. Just for you. All right, we saw that. It worked. Yep. And now we do a test print, it looks like. So we'll work on that. I'm going to turn it this way. And grab some resin. What kind of resin do I want to use today? What do we got? All my filament is in there. Give me a second. I got to grab some resin. You know, because why not? I have some I haven't used yet that I want to check out. Maybe. Of course, it's locked in my resin cabinet, or my filament cabinet over here, and I have printers in front of it. Isn't that what we all do, right? Where's that at? Clear. There we go. Elegoo. So I'm going to use some Elegoo that I've had. That was loud. So this is official Elegoo resin. How we doing? What's up? Nice little shake. So what do we got here? This is maroon from Elegoo. I found this on sale on Amazon and I bought it. Did the cool mini gym come out okay? Oh, kind of until I broke it. Oh, give me a minute. He's in the back corner here. I cured him, but I broke the top of the guitar. This is a big bottle. I got this on sale at Amazon a while back. It is Elegoo resin. There is a Max line. I like that a lot. So what I'm going to do, or do I need to tweak it? So what I saw was the top of the guitar broke when I was getting, because I was taking off supports, and the little guitar strings were really cool, but they broke too because I broke the top of the guitar. Builder's mark. Yes, shake, shake, shake. So let me go back here. Go back here. Now let's give you one of these. You ready? Look at that color. That'll match the machine pretty much. We're just going to fill it up because we're going to test this out pretty good here. There we go. I went up to the Max line. No spilling resin. Good. So a lot of bubbles. It'll calm down. It expired. What? Hopefully mine doesn't expire. This is a 1,000-gram bottle, it says. So now what I'm going to do is take this bad boy. Hold it on. There we go. Now this build plate is bigger too than the Mars 3 Pro. I can't see. It looks like that has resin on it. I would pull it out and show you. But this is a bigger build plate than those, which is awesome. They got a little bigger build area in here than the other ones with about a smaller machine or about the same size. I like it. 1 kilogram on auto ship. Whoa. Sarah Johnson, that is awesome. Nice. Cool. So then what I'm going to do, it says do a test print. So I'm going to take this right here that comes with it. We're going to pop that in. We're going to see what's on it. I'm really sad because my side camera would have been perfect for this. All right, let's go down. Let's go up, okay. Rook. They have a Rook, the classic Rook. Let's do it. We're going to do the Rook. And here we go. This is where we pray that the level was right. 5 printers. Nice. I have a lot, but the problem I have is time to get out here and print. So work, a baby, And doing this channel takes up a lot of time. And unfortunately, I don't print as much as I should or could even. All right, we're down. Interesting. All right, here we go. So I'm going to cover this bad boy up. I am going to slide it over very carefully, like I should have done. It's Jim's fault. Yes, probably. It's always my fault. So I'm going to set this way over here. I'm going to get rid of this. All of the good stuff here. Oh, if I could fall over, that would be awesome. Work always gets in the way of the hobby. Yeah. Well, I tend to print more for videos than anything. And I should. I have some fun projects I want to do. I really do. And I should just start planning those. But 100%. Yeah. All right, here we go. So we got the red rooks going. We cross our fingers that their settings will work with those. I'm just going to pack this stuff back in for now because I'm going to unbox the other stuff while we're doing that. No, we don't need that. I want to keep all this stuff together with the machine because I'm weird like that. This goes over here. Woo! Round one done. Look at that. 45 minutes. We're printing. We even talked a while. Printing. We're printing. This. Is that how you do it? I can't remember. This is the Mercury X bundle. Wash and cure. Yes. Dominic, you're right on that. How are Elegoo wash and cures compared to the other brands? Honestly, probably very similar, but we'll find out. So I bought the really big Anycubic one myself. I bought it myself on Amazon. Anycubic's not cool enough to send me one, but that's okay. So I picked it up, and I use that one all the time now. Matter of fact, all of my IPA is in it. So if we use this one, I'm going to have to dump some out into here or something. We'll figure it out. But speaking of projects, yes. Working on you know what. Nice. All right, let's kick back over to here. Boom, shakalaka. All right. This is the Mercury X bundle wash and cure while we're printing some rooks. I don't know how long that says it's going to take. Let me look. We got foam, everybody. Does that surprise anyone? Lots of foam. Let's see. 2 hours. What? 2 hours? We ain't got time for that. Yeah, I don't think they're out yet. Maybe, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll have to look. I know Mars 3 you were able to pre-order. I think they're sold out of pre-orders right now, but there's a link in the description below. So we got a classic Elegoo, there we go, Elegoo instruction book. Look at this. I mean, this is a work of art, how it's all in here. Remember, this is a wash and a cure station, both in here. Need a cappuccino with all that foam. Yes. Might be assembly day. What? All right, we're going to pull this out first. So if I pull that out, what do we got here? This looks like the turntable for the cure station. It is. So we'll set that aside for now. Woo, that's close. All right. Then this looks like everything else is all packed in the lid with a lot of foam. You can see that. I'm going to set that aside for now. No more stuffs. Good. That means all this foam can go back in. I'm going to have a foam party. I should probably be careful with this because I'm going to send this to Caleb, I think. That's what I'm going to do. Caleb, if you're still watching, this is yours. This combo. is yours. All right, so this is the base of the, it might be the base of both, actually. We'll see in a second here. It has UV lights in it. It has a turning, oh, look at that, foam. All right, so first thing I notice, you can see them. There's like grippy little dots and stuff on there. And I'm assuming that will help you raise it up off the bottom. Also, maybe grip it on. There we go. Shipping out end of August, supposedly. What up, Matt? How are you? So that is that. It's super white, super bright. So let's do this. There we go. That is the wash tub. We'll pull these more foam out. More foam. Lots of foam. We're foaming, everybody. The same maker who makes the Anycubic wash and cure station. Nice. Same manufacturer, I think. I'm assuming you mean. And I'm assuming there's probably not a lot of people that make these. Yeah, and they just rebrand them and brand them for different companies. If you guys haven't checked Matt's channel out, the Kuma Mods there, he does a lot of resin. A lot. Gets all the good stuff. He's got the real big frozen right now that's phenomenal. It only takes a bajillion grams of resin each print. My mega review tonight, yeah. There we go. Garbage. So that's the that's the top. Fairly simple. Set that over here. This, yeah, I bet. All right, we'll pop this open. This is very similar to another one I have sitting over here too. 3 Saturns, I can assure you, it takes a lot of resin. Yes, it does. I understand that. Pop that open. Man, this white is killing me today with all this foam. There we go. Look at that. So the rest of it is in here. It doesn't even cover the bottom of the vat of the Mega. That's awesome. So let me take these out. These are going to be our towers. There's a little holder for your vat. Here we go. I can get 23 minis on one Saturn. Nice. Boone County Fair. Nice. Looks like power brick. This is going to be the stirring for the wash station there, the base of the wash station. If I could talk, English would be good. There we go. Some stuff there. And then, if I can get it out, your wash and cure here. The rest of this has, oh, there we go. I had to yank it there. So this is the grate or the tray or the, not really a tray, is it? It's more of a grate, a basket. We'll call it a basket. Here we go. And this is the wash tub. You can see down there that spins with magnets. So let me send this over here. You can see this goes down in, or it doesn't. What is going on? Oh, let's see if you can see this. See this right here? It's like bowed in right here. Can you see that? So the stuff wasn't fitting. I don't know what you can do about that, because your wash basket should be able to sit right in there, but it doesn't go in there, right? Look at that. That's why I was having a hard time getting it out. It looks like it was like compressed. See? You can see it. Let's see. You can see it like that. See how it's bowled, like dished right here? And same thing on this side. Hot air gun and push the sides out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something, because yeah, woo, pushing it by hand ain't gonna happen. Later. Thanks for stopping by, Matt. A bit of heat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'll have to heat it up and pop those out. So I won't be using that today, because maybe I don't know, something in here to force out the sides and then heat it. But you can see how that is bowed in so bad. That's not good to me. I mean, I can't use that because I can't get the basket in here without like forcing it. I could. There we go. I mean, I really pushed it like that. There we go. I mean, technically I could use it even if it's bowed. No, the box wasn't in the sun. It's been in my garage for weeks. So there's that. And then this, just so you see, this actually will sit down in here if it wasn't bowed so much and catch the lip. Let me take this other one out so you can see that better. Ugh. It's not terrible. I can make it work. So this should sit down in here and catch this lip like that. There we go. So you can see how that caught the lip in there. And then you take your build plate, your bigger build plates from, like, for instance, your bigger Elegoo machine, and then you can set the build plate right on top of this, and it holds it in there, and you can cure this, or cure it. You can wash the stuff right on the build plate. So that's pretty cool. And then with the basket in, heat it up. I will. I don't have my my heat gun is not handy right now, but that's cool. I mean, then what'll happen? Let me just do this so we can show you. Might as well. This here is the, open it up. There we go. That's the base. So there we go. It has a knob on the front right here. There's a screen inside. We'll look at that in a minute. And just a knob on the front to adjust it. And then the screen pushes. But what would happen is this would sit on this. It kind of locks in like that. There's a magnet inside of here. And when you turn it on, it creates that magnetic force, spins the little prop in the bottom there. And that's what causes your parts to get washed. So that's pretty nice. I really like the look of this too. It's very nice. Very clean. So yeah, what I'm going to do is push this down. I don't think that's going to help with the basket in there because it's just kind of flexing in. Let's see. It's like flexing in the metal, pushing in. Now, one thing is it's tight, so there's that. So that's good. But I'm going to put all these parts in here for now. And then, like you said, maybe I'll heat it up with some heat and we'll get it going. Yeah, I mean, especially Sarah, I don't know how you're washing and curing right now, but washing right on the build plate, boop, drop it in there with your big ones, and it would hold it right in. So that's how it looks here. You can see how the basket sits in there. Pretty cool. And then again, it just sits right on the top like that. And you can see that. When you heat it, it will, oh yeah. Got it. We'll check it. We'll try it. We'll give it a try. So let's move on. So I'm going to seal this. One thing I really like is that you can actually seal the top when the basket's in there. So when you're washing, you can seal this so it doesn't splash everywhere, which is awesome. It looks like it holds, as you can read here, 7,000 milliliters, which is great. So I'm going to put that off to the side here. Oops, there we go. So I'm going to push this off to the side so you guys can see it a little better. Elegoo. I mean, I love the look of it. Man, it's so blown out. I'm going to have to, I should fix that. Drink time, everybody. Stay hydrated. It's a little better. We're rocking and rolling on the print. I guess I could pause it and we could see if there's anything on the vat. I mean, on the build plate. It looks like we're rocking on those times, though. I don't know what the default on this Rook is time-wise, but if it's any indication, Uncle Jesse has this thing flying. He did some videos on this, put out his settings in his video, and if you're on Patreon, you can dive into that further with Uncle Jesse. But I'm going to check out his settings, make sure I'm running this. Now, they did send me a year of Pro Cheetah Box, which is a whole nother discussion for another day. I don't want to get into that here because that'll be an interesting one. But so I'm going to have to use that on this machine, I believe. 7 liters of alcohol you can't drink, yes. So this is, let me take these both out and I'll show you. Right now I take them off, remove the supports, wash individual pieces. It isn't as streamlined as Mars 2 Pro, which I just set the build plate and then remove. Nice. Oh, wow. Andrew S., I hope you're okay, man. So you can see here, these are your LED UV pillars. I just wanted to show. Here we go. You can see what they look like here. The LEDs are lined up that pillar. It'll connect down there like that. And there's 2 of those. Buy 4 gallons of alcohol for $79 on Amazon. Lasts me 6 months. Nice. I'm on to water, just basic water, because I ran out of bubbly. So I'm going to look at this book real quick. I'm pretty sure what we're going to do, pull that back so you can read it still, is we're going to take these towers, we're going to connect them down under, and then screw them in just like that. Nice. Water washable resin. I haven't dove into that. I have not dove into water wash. I have some, but I've never washed it with resin. Or with water, I mean. All right, here we go. Boom. Mercury X bundle. Oh, this is really cool too. So let me see. Here we go. Instructions. I want to show you. Where did I put that? Right here. Hopefully it runs down the slope. Yes. Hopefully. It doesn't. No flooding. We don't want flooding. Yeah, it keeps breaking on the smaller parts. I heard that a lot. Matt, who was in here a little bit ago, I'm pretty sure he's not a huge fan of water washable resins. So this is pretty cool. This is a 24. I just want to make sure. Oh, no, it's a 12 volt. I was wrong. This is a 12 volt plug-in here. And then, let me do this. See this? It plugs in once, and you can plug both machines in with this. So you set them next to each other. You have, you have one power, and it runs both machines. I really like that. If you're going to have two machines, I really like that idea because then that only takes up one outlet. That's pretty cool. Nice work on that one, Elegoo. All right. So let me get out the... It's a double ender. Yeah. Yo, Ev, how are you? Yeah, I really do. I like that a lot. Call it, liking the small things or something, but sometimes that's what matters is the small things. Just like Blink 182 said. So it looks like we have a little Allen wrench and some little, let's see. Yep, little Allen screws. So I got this handy dandy kit here. Let me see if I show you. I found this. I don't think I have an affiliate for it. Maybe if I do, I'll put it in the link later, in the stream later. But RJX Hobby comes with 5 of these drivers. Actually, I think Canadian Maker Project showed these off. Normally only 4 fit in here, and there was like this divider, a 3D printed divider that goes in here and holds them in place. You take that divider out, and all 5 fit in here. Everything from 0.15 up to 4.0. And let's see if I can get you a better view. Yeah, just like that. It's not a bad little set. So I'm going to try them on this here. I've been playing with them lately. I'm guessing this is tiny. Big Jano, have a good one, man. Good to see you. Thank you so much for swinging by. It's going to be a 2.0, I bet. Only because I grabbed 1.5. It wasn't big enough. Or, I mean, it was too small. Yeah. There we go. 2.0. So then what we're going to do is you can see the connector right here. Right there. It's going to plug into the bottom here. Only plugs in one direction, so that's good. Interesting. Well, is there 2? No? So there's actually 2 plugs in here, which is interesting. Let me see. Let me see. No, it just says plug it in. All right, we're just going to plug in the one that fits, which in this case is the bigger one here. So I'm not sure why there's 2, but I'm going to go with it. So we'll plug it in. There's no other place to plug a smaller one in anywhere. So that's okay. Push that down in there. And then it looks like there's 5 screws. Let me get some of this crap out of our way here. Slide this over. Woo. Of course, I knocked it over, right? There we go. So it sits in like this. There's 5 screws that hold this in. Here we go. Get this out of the way. Let's see. What's the best way to give you an angle here so I can still show it? No, not that way. We'll find out, Jeff Hutchins. I'm imagining it will be because, there we go. Now you can see more of them right here. The second one is for a different array. Interesting. Nice. So these are 2. There we go. Just going to use this. Get them tightening down in there. That worked out really good. Worked out good. Carl Fenton, how are you? So like I said, there's 5 total. They are a 2 millimeter. Oh, you know what? I just found out I like these even better now. Something I didn't notice. The end spins right here. Ha! I love that. Now you can push pressure on it and spin it at the same time. Love that. I think it only goes one way. There's little tabs. I mean, it probably could. It might go in wrong. We're going to find out in a minute when I plug it in. Guess if we have smoke, there's it's plugged in backwards, right? So I've been playing with a little RC boat lately too. That's been fun. Taking Tristan over to a park across the street. We have a little pond. And I go, man, that white is blowing out, huh? So now I got to dig. So this one only has one. So that's interesting. We'll go with it. Mars 2 Pro. Nice. So, yeah, it has tabs. It only can go in one way. You know what? I see what's going on here. I was wrong. The bottom of this one has both. See that? I should have paid attention. That explains why there's two. Doesn't say that in the operating manual. I'm looking at it here. But I guess pay attention and you'll see it. Oh no, Andrew S. You damaged the photon screen. That's not good. So this thing over here is humming away. It's cruising. It is virtually, I mean, I have a lot of sound going on here. I'll turn everything off, but it's pretty quiet though. I'll have to check that out. All right, let me pop this out. So we were plugged in the correct way, but just into the wrong one. So I need to plug in little one here, big one there. Let's see. See? Man, that, I'm going to have to fix that white balance, but yeah. So that explains it. That's why. Don't make that mistake when you get yours. Well, you won't now because I already did for you, see? There we go. Now this one will screw down. Whew, does not want to stay up. 3D Jeff. 3D Jeff. That's pretty funny. Have a good day, man. Have a great Sunday. Hopefully everybody else out there is doing good. If there's storms, be careful. So anybody out there play games? I'm just curious because I just snagged an Xbox Series X yesterday. I got a pretty good deal on it. Full disclosure, it was used and I found it on Facebook Marketplace. I went and met a guy who programs CNCs for a living. There's no downlight in this one, but there is an array right here that I'll show you in a second. It's super hard to see with all these. Let's see if I take this off. Yeah, you can't see it. The light above here is killing me. So I might have to work on lights above to drop them down. But Andrew S. plays loads of games. I wish I did. I have not played a game on my Xbox Ones in a long time. But at the same time, I saw an opportunity to snag an Xbox Series X. And I jumped on it. A guy bought it 2 months ago. I got the original receipt. There we go. So I'm going to spin this around. Only one here. Only one here. Boom. We're plugged in the right direction. Yoav, just a heads up. We're plugged in the right direction. Nice. Sports games. Nice. Call of Duty. I have not played anything. I used to be a huge Gears of War fan, if I could talk. And I have Gears 5 that I've never even, well, I just played for the first time 2 weeks ago, actually. So I loaded that up on the Series X. I'm going to play with that. Also, I downloaded Microsoft Flight Simulator. I heard that's supposed to be pretty dang amazing. Pretty much like flying with Google Maps, so you can fly anywhere. Nice, Andrew S. Good point. Good point. So I'm really digging these bit drivers here. I'm really liking this, especially with that spin top on it. I need to Gears of War. I loved Gears of War. I played some Assassin's Creed back in the day. Oh, where did I put that little bag? We got extra stuff. We don't want to lose it. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I saved it. Microsoft Flight Simulator is nice, but I play on PC with the Xbox controller, so it's not so nice. Love it. Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty awesome on the Series X. We're gonna find out. I haven't tried it yet. I set it all up yesterday quickly, and I have not had time to play it yet, which is like killing me, right? Because I want to play anything. I want to see how it looks. So there's that set again. If anybody's interested, I'll find it. I'll throw it in the link in this description. Description of this video. I really like. Spin that around. I really like it so far. It's actually pretty tough. I love the ends. I love that it has the spin ends on them. And there you go. Cool. Next, let me show you. Let me show you this here. So this is the plate. Everything sits on. I'm gonna take that off briefly. And I tried to show you. There we go. See all the little tabs, the like raised bumps. See? Andrew, yeah, I get to play games. My kids know they beat me most of the time. Nice. Chris, I've been playing Hades. Nice. You like the Series X? I literally haven't done anything with it. I got it ready to go, and that's it. Then I downloaded a couple games, and Gears of War 5. As soon as I plugged it in, it needed an update, and it was a big one. So I let it fly, and I haven't even touched it. I haven't played it since. So a Fortnite Master, that's probably not going to happen. I don't have time for that, but it would be funny. So here's Elegoo. We got the push button here again. This will turn your dial. This is what spins it and goes, spins the table around. There is, let's see, right here. That looks like 4 UV LED diodes there, LED lights. And then the sides have 2 pillars here. So I you know what? That covers a lot. Now it doesn't cover like the Anycubic, the big one behind me here has the part that flips down, but this one doesn't. That's okay though, because this one has the 2 pillars in the back, and it has the one underneath, so it'll kill our underneath. I really like that. Gears of War 5. I need to play it. I have it, Carl, and I played it for the first time like 2 weeks ago. I got through. We just played it for a little bit. My brother came over. It was an awesome time. I haven't played games with him in a long time, so we're hopefully going to do that a little more lately. Yeah, so I paid for Game Pass yesterday. I did $1 to test for 30 days or whatever it is, and then we'll try it out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Backwards compatibility. That'll be really cool. So there's operation, machine maintenance. Nice. So let's do this. While this is printing, let's at least see this in action. And I'm going to grab the power we have here. Mirrored top and bottom. That's a good question. Well, they can't have a mirrored bottom because they have LEDs on the bottom that shine up. And that wouldn't work. Yeah, that's Carl Fenton. That's where I got the flight simulator. I saw it on Game Pass. I was like, yeah, download it. I honestly, I can't wait to play it. If anyone out there has played it, I think someone said they did. Let me know how it goes. I think you can go like anywhere in the world, and it'll actually simulate the weather right now and stuff like that. It's really cool. I think I watched a video on YouTube that you can actually punch in your address, get the coordinates like online, and then drop them in the game and actually fly right by your house or something. That'll be a lot of fun. Best beginners 3D printer in 2021. Woo! That's a good question. G Ready 18. Man, I'm loving Ender 3v2. It depends what you need, man. How big of build surface area do you need? How big of build area do you need? And how much money do you want to spend? That's a good question. Let us know, and we'll help you out with that one. My dad makes the textured packs for True Flight. Nice. That's cool. It's an awesome game. Nice. Hey, how are you? From Senegal. CR10 Smart. It is going decent. It's right here. I got to play with it. I'm having I think I'm having similar results as Teaching Tech did, where it's funky with the leveling. So I need to figure that out. It might be a firmware upgrade now. I just need to look into it deeper. Flight Sim goes anywhere, anytime, any weather. Nice. So how do I want to plug this in? It might be a little bit chunky. Let's see if it stays. So I got a power pack when I built this, I got a power pack mounted underneath, or a power strip, I should say. So there's two. Flight Sim, nice. G, do a search for exactly what you typed. Yeah, you can. There's a ton of videos out there. It really all depends on budget, and it depends on, how much money you want to spend, how big you're looking for. If you're just trying to get into it cheap, all those things. It's a big question. So I got them both plugged in here. Someone asked if we can power them both. So they're both plugged in. Well, now it's plugged in. No? Nothing? Well, I got power here. The power pack is lit up. There we go. Tricky. So to power it up, you hold the button in, and you hear the beep, and you'll see it power up like that. Just want to kind of do that. Man, I got to tell you, these look really nice. If you had them sitting next to each other like that, it looks really slick. I love it. Yeah, the long press turns it on, the long press. I'm going to do that for effect. So if you're joining us, this is the Elegoo 3, the Mars 3, and this is the Mercury X wash and cure station, the wash and the cure. It was sent to me by Elegoo to check it out and start testing it ahead of delivery. So that's pretty fun. We're going to be playing with it and tested. I just took a little bit of time to get it unboxed, a couple weeks here now, but we were just checking it out. So I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to spin this, give it some time. Let's do like a minute. Let's just see what it looks like. I don't think it'll work. Yeah, you hear that? It only works if the cover's on. So if I drop the cover on, boom. Now we have lights. And if I drop to this camera, ooh, you can't see nothing. But there's the 4 lights we talked about is over here. That's why it's so blown out. Let's see if I can. No, I can't. So anyways, 2 towers of lights and 1 on the bottom. Now, I wonder if I have something over here. I do. I have something we can cure. So let me shut it off. So just a tap of the button shuts it off. Green light, green up lights. That's new. Hello from Germany. How are you? Gotta wonder why the wash and cure are white and the printer's black. Yeah, good question. You know what though? I think they look really nice. They have that really nice blue, kind of a shiny detail there that goes around. The buttons are nice. It looks like, if you can see the timer, if I can add time to it, you can kind of see it there adding time. So let's see, what's the least we can do? Can we do 30 seconds? We can. So I'll hit that. No, maybe not. Oh, you know what? That's funny. So it was spinning in there, and I can show you that, but I'm going to take this off. But in the meantime, let's cure something. Why not? We have something to cure. Let's do it. Let me just grab a glove here. So I printed a test piggy thing on this printer here recently, but I don't think I cured it yet. I'm going to set this here. Actually, I'm going to set this. This is a pretty awesome piece. This is Trent Risto designed this. Let's see. And I was doing some testing. Wow, I could not find that. There we go. I was doing some testing. This one's cured, but I'm going to throw it on there again. I really love this. This is awesome. So he sent me this file so I could play with it. Really cool file. It's I hollowed it out, not there, but I hollowed it out inside too. Nope, you know what? I lied. I didn't hollow this one out. This one's solid. But what I want to do is cure the bottom area better. So I'm going to set it on there. I'm going to set our little piggy there. We're going to go, actually, we can, now you won't be able to see it because of the light. There we go. We'll drop that on. We'll throw the cover on. Oh, let's see. Let's do, actually, just out of curiosity, did they say, yeah, it's definitely a bluish color through the yellow box that makes it look greener, more green. Let's see, there's cleaning time. Okay, great. Curing time. For models diameters less than or equal to 30 millimeters, they recommend 2 minutes. If the surface model is complex, it's highly recommended to increase the time as appropriate. All right, cool. So let's see what I got on here just for the heck of it. We'll go like that, 6 minutes. There we go. Now you can actually see it working. It's cool how it does cure the bottom. I do like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. And now while this is doing its thing, I'm going to move it over here. This, I'm going to move some kind of close to our camera. Whew. Super green. I think it's just green because someone called it out. The yellow, you know, the yellow plastic or acrylic they use makes it look more green. I probably could hold my finger over the sensor or something and try to make it fire out, but we'll see. So here's this. Now this is the wash station here. And you can see in the bottom of it is that spinner. So let's just crank up some time. There we go. Woo. I gotta say, it's not spinning. You guys see it there, right? Now it might need resistance. It might need the liquid in there to actually work right. Yeah, I love that because you have to tip them over. Absolutely. I do like that a lot too. Yes, under 7. That's awesome. Yeah, UV light, correct. Drink break, everybody. So I'm going to grab me some water. All right. Let me do this. Andrew S., are you still with us? I think you're still with us. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this combo. It looks really slick. I really like that it cures from the bottom up. It's really hard to see through here, but here you go, Andrew. I broke because I'm a dummy and I wasn't careful, but I broke the guitar. But you can see. Let's see. Come on, focus down. Maybe. There we go. Mini Jim came out really nice. The guitar came out nice. If it will focus on it. I think it's not happy with that light down there. There we go. Let's see. You can see the strings broke because I broke the guitar. But there's all this support crap back there because I had it sitting like this. I was printing it this way because of the guitar there. But I also drained it or made it hollow. But anyways, Andrew S. made a sick model, and it has a guitar, and it's really hard to see. Let's see. This thing should focus in here. You should focus, you dummy. There we go. Right here, it's hard to see, but that has the Edge of Tech logo on the guitar, which is sick. It looks good, though. The model looks good. The guitar, I just broke it. The strings are awesome on there. The detail's really awesome on this. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. Now I got to print it again. Maybe I'll print it again in this red on the Mars 3 Pro here, and we'll check that out. Let's put some liquid in here and see what it does. Let's do it. So currently all of my IPA is actually in this big one, but I'm just going to do this here. I just want to see if it actually spins good while there's liquid in there. Grab some paper towels. Do a little cleanup. Why not? Oh, what time do we got here? We got about 30 minutes left. So we are going to be barbecuing tonight with my in-laws. So I got to run around. So let's see. There you go. Look at that. Much better. That works much better with the IPA in there. You can see it reversed itself there. So a lot of these will reverse themselves halfway through the cycle. So they'll go forward and then turn around and reverse itself halfway through the cycle. Yeah. I mean, it's got a really, really powerful spinner down there. If I could talk today. Yeah, looks good. That's how it works, though. Ta-da! So, yeah, that's how it works. I mean, it looks like it's going to be good and powerful for the size of the bucket. We'll have to test it out more when I heat it up and move the and get the sides plugged in. I think actually, honestly, I wouldn't have to if I don't want to. As far as popping these sides out, I'm just wondering how common that's going to be. If it was just the way it was packaged or what. But you can see there the spinner's in the bottom. It moved a lot of IPA. I think when you get 7,000 milliliters in here, if you ever filled it, it should be powerful enough to actually move it. I'm going to leave this off a little so that will evaporate out. This one is the big one from Anycubic. We won't talk about that one right now. But that's what that one is. I don't think I have anything on here. I don't. I'll have to get some stuff printing today and get these things tested out better. But what do you think? What's your thoughts on the looks? What's your thoughts on the functionality? We showed how they function a little bit as far as, you know, basically long press to turn them on and off. There we go. I just turned that one off. And then you use the metal. You can see it on this one better. Use the metal here to add time. There we go. See? Time. And then you hold the button again, or you touch the button again to, you know, to kick it off. So that's awesome. Let's pull this out. So is there a strong odor with that stuff? Yeah, IPA can have a strong odor, if I could talk it. If you get your mouth up in there and you breathe it in. The resin, it really depends on the resin, and it really depends on your sensitivity to it. Just looking at this real quick, there is not it does not appear to have any ventilation inside the chamber here at all. So there's not like a box. Some of them have a little filter, that kind of thing. It does not appear that's the case here on the Mars 3. So, you know, these got cured. It looks good. I mean, here we go. Yep. Looks like the bottom got cured a little better on this one. I had some curling when I printed this, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It spins it around like we saw and cures it from the bottom. Make sure if you're going to do something, you know, if you're going to do that, maybe keep something on the outside so it actually crosses over the top of those. I might like to see those come in if you could. You can't really come in too much further because of the, let me show you what I'm talking about here. So right here, it's hard to see with the glare, is where those LEDs are in the bottom. And you'd want to make sure this, you know, your model's over the top of that so it goes over those LEDs, right? If you put it in the center here, you're not going to use those LEDs at all because they will just, it won't go over the top. So let's test something. This is pretty heavy. I'm going to put it on there. Let's see if this plate wobbles, because it is definitely holding down that side of the plate. What did I do here? Oh, I turned it off. Kick it on. We'll turn it up. We'll hit the button. Now let's see what happens if, I'm guessing that side of the plate will just kind of be dipped a little bit because it's by itself. But it's pretty cool. I really like the little piggy here. This was a test print off another machine. Came out nice. It cured good. Super cool little print there. And honestly, I don't see, I mean, you can definitely tell the plate is a little bit cattywampus, but it's not going to hurt it. And it'll actually just bring it closer to those outside. Ooh, is that going to hit it? Nope. They'll bring it closer to the outside LEDs as well, I suppose. So that's good. The thing is, like right now in the center, it really doesn't have anything. It's not hitting anything. It's interesting. I like the idea of it being on the bottom. Interesting. I might have to play around with that, because if you think about it, I'm going to take this off. When this is spinning around, when it gets to here, if you keep it on the outside, so it has to go over that, right? When it goes around, it's probably good from like right here to like right here or something. But right here in the back, it's between the two, and there's nothing under it. So really, I don't think it's doing much there. Now there's probably light scattering around in there. It's probably helping. That is not working, is it? Crazy. But I'll have to watch that. Maybe I'll do a big model and we'll see how it goes. But I think it'll be fine. It's not too much, even though this is pretty heavy. But I really think you'd have to put it on the outside to benefit from those bottom, those bottom LEDs. So that's interesting. One thing I really liked, we showed a minute ago, it is powerful enough to power both of these at once with one cord. I love that. I love the idea of only having to plug in one thing. Trent, I don't know if you're watching, but I love your model too. This model is outstanding. Boom. I don't think it's available. I think it's on his Etsy or something. I think it's Etsy, yeah. Need one of those ring with wheels like the microwaves. There you go. Yeah. Andrew S., how's the storm going? So let me know. What do you guys think? What do you think of? I'm going to leave this off, like I said, so it helps evaporate. What's your thoughts? What are you seeing? Do you have any questions that I can help look for? I got about 20 minutes, and we'll check it out. I just want to test here. Make sure I don't have any questions that way. I don't. So, yeah, questions, comments. You want me to look at anything? Nice. Reflective aluminum tape to the inside of the lid. Yeah, you could definitely do that. You could actually use aluminum foil if you wanted to. Tape would be easier. Not easier to get off, but easier to put in. Can you see the actual dimensions of the two machines? Sure. I can see them just fine. Just joking. You guys have some great questions. That brings me to this. Let's grab my keyboard and mouse here, and let's go to their website and check it out. Now, gotta be careful. Don't want to just what I'll do. We'll check power resume if I don't be careful. Did I just unplug that? No. Whew. I almost thought I pulled the plug on the printer. That would have been funny there. I like that you got that, Sarah. Whoa. Let me pull it up. Elegoo. Wash and cure. Center. No. We're going to call this Mercury. Mercury X. Pre-order. Let me drop this over here. Share my screen. Boom, shakalaka. So you can see this right here. Thank you so much, Things and Coex, for sponsoring today. I really appreciate it. I'm going to turn that off just for a minute. So this is right from Elegoo's site. Looks like $150 for the combo. And it is a good size. So if you have one of the bigger machines, it will work. We're just going to scroll down and check it out. It is apparently they say the tank will hold 8,000 milliliters. It has 7,000 milliliters on the marking. So I guess you could put more in. There's some videos here. How it rotates. Nicely shot. Let's see if I can find a... Let's see. Works with all sorts of resin printers, covering the Elegoo Mars and Saturn series. Large water wheel, 360. I was seeing if maybe they gave us the actual measurements, because that was a question, right? Let me go back up to tech specs here. Here we go. So machine size is 255 by 155 by 385 total. The wash volume without a platform is 180 by 121 by 153. That's with the platform. Without the platform, which I'm guessing it means the build plate platform, is 201 by 124 by 255. So pretty dang big. The what do we got here? The machine size for the cure is 246 by 230 by 363. The curing size, here we go, is 200 by 260. So that's pretty good size. That is a pretty good size. Let me just check any questions. Let me pull that down for. Whoop. How much are they? 150 bucks, it looks like. G Ready, thank you. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Test print is good of the cool gym. I'll get it up on things. If I didn't break it, it would be great. So I think so. Do it. That would be fun. If what I'll do too is maybe I'll print one in the red when this is done and see how it goes. Would this be recommended for a beginner? If let me think about this. I personally recommend a wash and cure station if you're going to get into this. The reason is it makes it so much easier. Sarah has a bunch of them. Hopefully she can attest to that. But this is it specifically designed for the large volume machines? There's one for small machines as well. Yes, there is. But in my opinion, Sarah, I would go for the big one right away. If you're going to spend the money on a wash and cure station, get the big one. It will do the small sizes, and you can, if you ever scale up to the bigger ones, you don't have to buy another one. I think that's the best way to go. I have, I don't even know, 4 or 5 around here, and I just use the big ones now. I don't do anything else. I don't play with the little ones anymore, just because I don't have to. I have I have the big one, and you can do the small models in this, and you can do the big models in this. So that's really cool. Then you don't have to buy it twice. We could look on that site and let's go see. But if you're going to get into it, I highly suggest doing a wash and cure station right away. Otherwise, you're trying to do it with stuff you put together with a light and everything else. It just, this makes life so much easier. Let me do this. Let's pop open that website again. I'm going to show you something. So this was $150 on their site, okay? We go to 3D printing, clean and cure series, and we go the Mercury Plus, which I have over here, is $120. Okay? That does everything in one, right? But it's 120 bucks and it's small. So let me give you an idea. So I have it right here, and I'm going to switch the camera over in a second. But I'm going to give you a good idea. So let me just pull this down. Okay, let me move this over. Take these models off so I don't break them. Slide this over so you can see. That's the size of the one we're talking about today. This is the Mercury X right here. This, which you can't really see. Let's see if I can turn it. Okay, so this is this Mercury Plus. So this machine here is $120, $30 less. And I mean, you can see if I take this back out, there you go. This will fit on here easily. Okay. The difference between these two plates, as far as curing space goes, I'm going to set this one on top of that one. Let's see. You see that? That's the difference between these two machines, curing wise. So this is the Mercury Plus here. This is the one we're playing with today, the Mercury X. I really think it, I mean, they connect a little different too. This is magnetic here. There's two little pins. If I could get them lined up, there we go. But honestly, I mean, for $30 more or $20 more, what is it? 120 and 150, right? So $30 more, and you get the giant curing and a much larger wash too. So, I mean, for $30 more, there's honestly, if you're going to get into this, start with the X. Don't even bother with this one. This one is tiny. Here's another example here. I need to clean out the resin. I let it sit out, but this sits on here. Okay, that's the wash tank for the Mercury Plus. This is the wash tank for the Mercury X. This will sit inside of here. I guarantee you. If I take that tray out, this will fit right inside easily. So for $30, definitely get the Mercury X. Don't waste your time on the little one, because as soon as you get into it and you love doing it, you're going to upgrade your printer to something bigger, because bigger is the fashion right now with these things. I mean, this one here is bigger. This one's bigger. Everybody's going much bigger. I have one coming. It's a longer printer. I don't know if it's out yet, Nat. It's a smaller printer like this, but I'm not really taking small ones anymore because people want to see the big ones. Now, I really wanted to check this out. This is supposed to be super fast, 4K, Ultra HD, all that stuff, and I can't wait to see what the prints look like. But honestly, wash and cure wise, go the big one right away. Get the X, which is, I keep forgetting, Mercury X. The Mercury X, it's $30. Do it. It's not worth it to get this one. Yeah, so Sarah Johnson has a huge point. I really like my Anycubic wash and cure. It's hiding back here. You can't see it. The problem with that is I have to take this tank off, put the plate on, and then cure, and then take the plate off, put the tank back on to wash. Yes, Builder's Mark is 100% correct. So to give you an example is these set next to each other, and you're done. You have two machines. If one breaks, you still have the other one. This sits on here. I can wash in here, take it off, let it dry thoroughly. You want to make sure your prints are dry before you cure them. And then I can open this up, dry it on here while I'm washing something else. That is phenomenal. For instance, this machine here, I have the curing plate on here. Okay. I have to take this off. I have to put this one on, then cover it like that, and then turn it on. Wait for it to be done washing, right? Take this off, take this off, put this plate back on. When my models are ready, I can put this back on, and then I can cure. I only can do one at a time. I wash or cure. Sarah makes a huge point in this setup, which, because she said that, I might keep now. I really like the big format of the other one, but I love how these look, and I love that I can do both without messing with them. So Caleb, I don't know if you're watching still, but you might get the big Anycubic wash and cure back there instead of this one. I don't know yet. Either way, you'll get one. But I like that. That is a really good point, Sarah. You use your resin printers much more than I do, and that would be probably a huge benefit, right? A builder's mark, again, 100%. If you're new to resin, you got to be very patient. It's going to be frustrating in the beginning, probably. Cleaning the stuff. If you have a failure and you have to clean it all out, that's a pain in the butt. But with the clean feature, I love that now. You just throw an old support in there, hit the clean feature. It cures the bottom, and you can peel all that out. I love that. You can make your own. Uncle Jesse did a video on making your own. Resin printing more difficult than filament. Absolutely. So with filament, you're done. So say I print this, another design by Trent. Let me show you this up here. Say I print this on FDM, right? This is a really cool print he put out there on Prusa printers. I don't know if I'm hoping he put it on things. So it prints like this on the build plate. He designed this himself, kind of like chainmail. When you take it out, whoop, there you go. Now you have a basket, and it sits in there really good. But when you're done with this, you're done. You walk away. When you're resin printing, you have to take it off of your build plate. You have to clean it, wash it, like we're talking about here. You have to let it dry. And then once you let it dry, you have to cure it. And when you know, there's many more steps involved. Now, some will argue that steps aside, the resolution is worth it. If you're making minis, like Sarah, it sounds like she makes a bunch of minis. If you're making minis and these things are, rocking and rolling, honestly, resin's the way to go for that stuff, because you can get your such more resolution with resin printing. I mean, you can get some just phenomenal details. It is super hard to show you on that mini gym with the guitar strings, but there's actual guitar strings, Hardly any colors, Matthew Snuggs. There's colors out there. It's definitely not as abundant as FDM, but there's some cool stuff. There is some really cool stuff like, excuse me, a kit that I have over here that you can mix your own colors. And I'm going to be doing a video really soon on that. I can't wait to do that. So you can mix your own colors. There's a formula. You can keep your colors. If you mix them, you keep that formula for later. Or they have a ton of different formulas for all different colors you want to mix and use, basically anything. I mean, you can make anything you want. Yes, Sarah, 100% agree. Paint all my minis anyway, so color doesn't matter. Good point. Most people paint their minis. So most people get done and then they paint everything that a lot of things that they do. That's a really good point. How are we doing on time? We're pretty close here. So I printed this mini gym here. This is giant mini gym compared to 100% mini gym. So I did this one on the printer that's over here, and it came out really cool. The detail's really good and all that, and a lot of people would take this and paint it, I mean. But there's really ups and downs on both. If you're going for tiny miniatures that you want super high resolution detail, this is your thing. If you're going for like masks, some of the bigger printers are doing like full masks and stuff. Is phenomenal with the resin. So it really, there's apples and oranges, kind of. No. Wash and cure station from Elegoo fit the prints of a frozen mighty. I do not believe it will. So of course, it depends on the size of the print, right? If the size of the print fits inside of this, yes. The problem is, or the challenge is, the frozen mighty is ginormous. The Frozen Mighty, or no, wait, what am I thinking? Frozen Mighty, you're good. Mega. I'm thinking the Mega. I apologize. I stand corrected. Yes. So Mighty will fit. Mega, not so much. Let me just verify that while we're talking. Frozen Sonic. Which one were you talking? Mighty. I'm pretty sure it's the same size as. Yeah, that will be fine. That will definitely work with these for sure. Now the big one, I think it's the Mega. Not so much. Not so much. If you do a full size print on the Mega. Mega's $2,000, and let's see, no problem for the loot. Yeah, the Mega is a monster. Same price. If you check out the Mega, interesting enough, it's the same price as a Phenom. I have a broken Phenom sitting right over here. Let me look. I want to say I have a stupid pop-up here. There we go. It's a 15-inch mono LCD. Yeah. That's not going to fit. If you do a full-size print, it's not going to fit. Yeah. The Mega is a monster. Someday I'll do a Mega. Yeah, me too. Matt Farmer has one. I had the opportunity. They offered an opportunity for me to purchase one at the pre-sale price, and I didn't do that. I did not do that. I should have. Maybe I should have thought about it, and I probably should have done it because it's awesome. There we go. All right, guys. I got to get going pretty soon here. I got to do some shopping and get everything ready, mostly because we have family coming over for barbecue. Stephen Poole, have a great day. Real quick, let's check this out. We are 52% done. Let me get this crap out of our way here. We are 52% done. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the cover and I'm going to pause it. Let's just see how it's going. So I pulled the cover here. I hit pause. It should raise itself up. And we should see how these rooks are looking. Looking good. Looking real good. It's going to be really hard for you to see, though. I just realized I don't have the camera I always have. But on the bright side, everything's sticking to the build plate. We're about halfway through the rook, it looks like. And it's super hard to see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to give you a shot. Get the shot, right? We're going to spin this around. How about that? Not bad. You can kind of see it a little better, right? So, yeah, that's the shot. Now that is the shot too. There we go. Hopefully I was in focus this whole time. Just realized my focus was being silly. So there we go. I'm going to put the cover back on. We're going to let this fly and watch later today. Looks like a couple hours here for the results on the Twitters and probably Facebooks and all that. Yes, amen. Doesn't get better than that. The in-laws are coming over. We're going to do some barbecuing, little burgers and stuff, and have a lot of fun. Hopefully I wasn't at it. Let me know if I was crazy out of focus or something. I just realized my focus was being silly. It didn't look like I was, but hey, you never know. Thanks for the show. Super helpful. Need to clean off my wash and cure table to get it set up for when it arrives. Yes, you do. I can't call this a review, right? It's an unboxing, a checking out, a using, all that stuff, but it's not a review because I haven't used them long enough to review it. But I could tell you my initial thoughts are I really like the look of them. I like the color. After Sarah mentioned it, I tell you what, I really like the idea of having two separate machines. Before, I love the idea of having one because it took up less space. But to be honest, if I'm curing, I have to set the tub next to it anyway, and then I'm taking up the same amount of space. So I might keep the setup. I do like the idea of the Anycubic because it has the top, that folds down, and you can cure the top of your models. So we'll see. Maybe I'll set them all up. I don't know. But burgers are not barbecue. Yeah. Well, I have a bunch of stuff we're going to throw on. I did some jerky the other day. Jerky. I love jerky. I have a Traeger smoker, a grill, and that's what we're going to cook on. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But anyways, Sarah, thanks for the ideas. I love, again, the idea that I can cure while I'm washing something else. That's great. I love it. We'll get you guys some pictures when this gets done. It looks like I got about halfway through. Let's see, how long did it say? 1 hour, 5 minutes. So 1 hour, 5 minutes away. We'll get you a picture, and in the meantime, I'm gonna play with the new Cheetah box, and I'll probably slice up a sweet mini gym with the guitar, courtesy of Andrew S. And we'll get that as the next print on here. We'll get that flying. So everybody else, thank you guys so much for coming. I know it's Sunday. You didn't have to hang out, but you did. I appreciate it. We will see you this week. I'm going to do a stream later night, one of the nights coming up this week. I have too many printers over here not getting any love, so we need to get them out and unboxed. Any questions, let me know in the chat, also in the comments below. If there's anything else I can do, any questions I can answer, let me know as well. Everybody have a great night. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Members, thank you so much for being members. I really appreciate it. Anybody who donated today, thank you guys. You rock as well. And everybody else, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night on Hot Makes. Don't miss that show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bye, everybody.